In this video, I'm going to be obtaining the brand new secret Brainrot in Brainrot Evolution. So yeah, which is actually my first video on this game on the channel. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I have been grinding a pretty good amount. We're already at the max level. However, we have not unlocked all of the secret pets that are actually available to hatch. Which is why in this video, I'm going to be grinding and hatching my very best secret Brainrot and seeing how broken it actually is. So yeah, make sure you guys watch the entire video so you guys can see everything. Alright, so as you guys can see at the bottom, I'm currently the max level inside of the best world. Currently there's no other world available, but I have actually maxed out because they have added something new inside of this previous update, which is actually the addition of dungeons, which is actually a really cool addition and allows you to discover this brand new secret Brainrot that is here, which I don't even know how I'm going to even pronounce this thing. It's like Bisonte Guipericito. I don't even know how to pronounce it, bro. Some of these names are just like insanely complex, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep grinding this party dungeon to try and get this. We actually do have a chance to get it just by completing the dungeon, not even out of the vault crate. Also, we do have a 1% chance to get it out of the vault crate, and if we go ahead and check my items, I do have a few of these vault crates already inside of my inventory, so maybe we can actually hatch it with these 54. But if we don't, I think I'm gonna have to hop into the dungeons and keep running them back over and over. But I also do have a ton of these other crates too. Like, I have so many of these TTT crates. I have some silver crates, some Lalo crates, goldens, and some bronze. I think I'm just gonna open up all of these, and I'll see if we can get anything. Maybe even from these Lalo crates I can get that a Brainrot too. That would be pretty cool, but I don't know if I am that lucky, unfortunately. And yeah, we did not get anything too good. So yeah, we got some pretty bad drops, it looks like, which is pretty unfortunate, but that might not be the worst thing for opening up the vault crate now, because maybe we can get this 1%. We're definitely gonna have to get pretty lucky as well. There also is another item that is at 2.5%, which is called the Eclipse Blades. I'm not sure if that is better than any of these relics that I do have. If you guys can tell though, my relic inventory is looking pretty stacked right now. I'm not gonna lie. I have 2 of these ice cream, which do an insane amount of buffs. I have 2 of these umbrellas, which are also really overpowered. I have 2 of these sunrises, which also are super good, and then finally 1 ashen glasses. But yeah, we're doing really good with the relics so far, and with the pets too, we're doing some pretty insane damage, I would say. If we walk up to this Nightmare Sahur, which is the best unit in the game, I'm currently doing 11.68 OC per hit, which I think is pretty good. We're able to defeat this guy pretty fast, but also if we were able to get that better Brainrot, then we'd probably be doing even more damage than this. But yeah, there we go. We went ahead and defeated him, and it used to take me so long to defeat this guy if I even could. But yeah, since we actually unlocked every single Brainrot now, it's pretty easy. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and load into a dungeon just so you guys can see how fast I can actually run this, and maybe we can actually get this Bisonte if we get a lucky drop. So who knows? Let's go ahead and run it and see what we get. So before you do actually start the dungeon, you can actually change the difficulty depending on how high of a level you are in the game and whatever difficulty you want to play at. But yeah, I'm at the highest level 63, so I just chose the max level difficulty to give the best rewards. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and run through this dungeon. It's actually pretty easy, as you can see. I'm able to literally one-shot everything. Nothing even stands a slight chance, and once you guys see me get to the boss, you will see that I can literally one-shot it still, which is so OP. And yeah, we're easily able to one-shot everything. Hopefully inside this next, whenever they do add another update, hopefully we can get a new dungeon too. That would be really cool, and maybe we can get some like even harder difficulties as well. That would be pretty nice. But yeah, we went ahead and ran through this dungeon literally in like not even a minute. It was so quick, 36 seconds. So yeah, that was insanely quick. But now we're gonna go ahead and open up these crates because we now have a good amount of them. Hopefully we can actually get this 1% Bisonte so we can show them off for the video. If we don't get it, we're gonna have to just keep running the dungeon until we do get it. So yeah, here we go, boys. Let's go ahead and spam up these chests, and let's see if we can hopefully get this Brainrot. I'm just gonna keep opening them up over and over, and okay, we actually got it. Let's go. That was actually pretty sick, and I'm surprised we got it pretty quick too. It didn't even take like 100 rolls, because that was actually the 1%, but boys, we somehow managed to get it. Let me go over here to the Brainrots, and here it is right here, the Bisonte Guipericito, or I can't even pronounce it, bro. Our secret boost is now up to a 15% though, so that's pretty nice since we got this third guy. Let's go ahead and equip him, and let me actually click him because he'll actually read it off for me, so I don't even need to pronounce it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that, but here is the Brainrot. It looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, it seems like the stats actually aren't as good compared to the TT previous Brainrot that I had, but the percent of it is actually 5% better, so hopefully it is a little bit stronger than the TT pet. Let's see how much damage we can now do. Let's go ahead and turn on our auto attack, and if we walk up to this guy, we're doing 12.13 OC. That is actually a bit better. And if we land a critical attack on this guy, we do 21 OC. That is pretty insane. Also, from rolling that, I guess I went ahead and completed the season pass. I got all the way to the end. I didn't buy the premium one though, because I don't think I really needed it. I did buy the premium for the season pass, or not the season pass, the summer event I mean. But yeah, we can go ahead and claim this Sahur again. But yeah, I'm also trying to save up to 2 million of these stars before this event ends, hopefully, so I can actually buy this extra pet slot and get another pet slot. That would actually be so OP, because currently I can equip a good amount. I think like 8 pets, which is not too shabby. I also don't even own the +4 pets game pass. I think I purchased the 2 pets. But yeah, I did actually unlock a good amount of these pet equips just by playing the game, and you can actually unlock a lot of these free to play. And yeah, a lot of you guys probably wouldn't even believe it. This is actually one of the greatest games for free free-to-play players just to play, because you don't even need to spend any Robux on this game to actually make a ton of progress and get some really good items. When I first started grinding this game, I didn't even spend any Robux on it, and I was able to progress really quick. I'm not even gonna lie, but yeah, I actually did end up purchasing a couple game passes. I bought the double XP, the +2 pets, and the VIP game pass. Those are the only 3 that I did buy. Honestly, you don't even need the VIP game pass though. It is pretty helpful, I'm not gonna lie, if you have the Robux, but you definitely do not need it. I definitely recommend, if to get any of these though, I probably recommend the double XP has been the most helpful. And yeah, that pretty much has allowed me to reach the final level that I have reached. Let me also go ahead and open up some of these eggs over here. I have not opened up these best eggs in the game yet, besides this first egg I opened up, but the second one I have not even touched. I do have some wins stacked up, but honestly not too many. I can go ahead and do a few opens, but yeah, we're gonna run out of coins really quick, so we're just gonna do like 3 eggs right there. We already got the 2%. That was pretty nice. Let's go ahead and open up 2 of these very last eggs too, the Cappy eggs. Let me go ahead and also put on a luck potion too. I have so many of those. And also something I didn't mention as well is you guys can also purchase the lucky and super lucky game pass. I think I bought both, or no, I just bought the lucky game pass, but yeah, you can buy these 3 lucky game passes if you want to for better luck. And you can also purchase the triple hatch and the auto hatch too if you want it. I did purchase the triple hatch game pass, but not the auto hatch. I don't think I need to auto hatch them, but the triple hatch has been pretty helpful, I'm not gonna lie. So let's go ahead and open up these eggs, and let's see what these capybara eggs are going to hold. And okay, not too great of pets, but not bad. I'm assuming they probably aren't better than these other pets that I currently have that are a lot stronger, and yeah, unfortunately they are not, but they're still pretty good for a tier 1 pet, I'm not gonna lie. There's 2% Cappy in the second egg. The fire Cappy does 1.4 thousand, which is really good, but I think the pets in the third egg do a little bit more. The weakest pet in the first egg does slightly more than the best pet in the second to best egg, which I find kind of interesting, so you might as well open up the best egg that you can if you're trying to get some better stat pets. But they actually do have a good amount of things on every single like island you can teleport to. Like on this very last one, we can get a free potion every 2 hours. In this Nuclear Core, we can go ahead and purchase this Lolo crate from this merchant right over here. We'll do that, and then also let me run over to the index guy. This is also really important when you guys are playing the game too, to make sure you keep on keeping up with the index, because there are some really cool rewards in here you can literally buy just by completing the index. And as you can see, I actually already purchased the +1 relic slot, which has definitely been really overpowered, and I also want to get the +1 pet slot too if I can get enough of these points, but it may be a little bit difficult to do so. We are getting a couple of them, but yeah, we're gonna need a lot more of these indexed coins to be able to purchase this. It's probably gonna take a lot more of the game updates to be able to find all of these, but yeah, we actually don't really have that many of these relics discovered, but there's literally so many in the game. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, since I did miss a few updates in the game, it's gonna be really hard to catch up. But yeah, let me head to the previous world before that, because we can also hop into the shop and purchase some of these items in here too. And if you guys do have the ability to, definitely buy up all of these items inside the relic smelter shop. And for all these relics that we don't even use, you can legit just sell them for the tokens and just get a good amount of the tokens back. That's what I've literally been doing, and I don't even need any of these relics, so there's just no point in me having these. So we're gonna get rid of every single one. So there we go, and we can go and smelt it for some more coins, so we'll definitely take that. I also did get this axe right here, which is actually better than this ashen glasses I have, which is pretty interesting. So let me go to the previous area to enchant or smelt it, whatever you want to call it. Let me go and run over here and use some of these relics that I do have, or I mean some of the scrolls. If we also run out of scrolls, what I can do is, since you guys did see earlier in the video, I have so many of these TT crates, and they actually do have a 2.5% to drop a demon scroll. So if I do need more scrolls, I can just spam open these TT crates and get a ton of them. This is actually so OP. But we got this axe at 25% health. I'm not really too interested in getting health. Let me go and re-roll it to hopefully something better. We got 25% damage, not bad. I kind of want to get the addition of 2 different buffs. If we go ahead and keep enchanting this with more and more scrolls, it should eventually be able to have 2 buffs. I think it's just an RNG chance, and it depends how many of these takes, but we're going to go ahead and roll all of these. Hopefully we can actually get this. Alright, this is our final scroll. Are we going to get something better? And we did not. That's pretty unfortunate. Let's hop back to the other area. This game doesn't seem to be giving me too much luck right now, so I guess we're going to have to open up all of these TT crates to get more of these demonic scrolls, and then hopefully we can get a good drop from that. Let me just spam up all of these crates. There's literally so many on the stream right now. I am getting so many of these items. This is just so broken right now. We are getting a few of those scrolls too, I can see, which is pretty helpful. But yeah, I went ahead and opened up everything. Let's go ahead and smell all this crap we don't need now. There's another 16k coins as well. There we go. And we did actually only get 2 scrolls. That's not that great. Let me continue opening up more of these crates so we can hopefully get more. Alright, there's 14,000 more coins as well. There we go. Alright, hopefully with these few scrolls we can hopefully get a better enchant roll now. So here we go. Alright, there we go. We got 25% health and 25% XP. I don't really need either of those though, I'm not gonna lie. Damage would definitely be the most important one I would want, and yeah, unfortunately we did not get damage. Okay, there we go. I rerolled it one more time, and now we got the addition of all 3. That's pretty overpowered. Now our relic team is looking absolutely insane, boys. Check out this relic team. Our lowest percentage or stat 1 is this axe that I just put in, doing 362, and the fact that I just put it in is kind of sad. Or actually, never mind. I didn't realize I had these umbrellas, which are a little bit worse actually, but they're still pretty decent. I don't have these enchanted or maxed out with the scrolls at least, so they could be a little bit better in that department, but they're still some pretty decent relics, and the fact that I have all these slots unlocked too has been really helpful. So yeah, let me go ahead and pop back here with my new relic, and let's see how much more damage we now do. So we are doing 12.52 OC, that's pretty good. We are actually able to take this guy down pretty quick, and yeah, he does not even really stand a chance, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, there we go, that was pretty easy, but also a couple of things I want to mention before I end off the video, and that is that one, I definitely recommend you guys try and play the game every single day, because if we actually open up the daily reward log, if you do play every day, on the 6th day, you actually literally, the game gives you a +1 pet equip completely for free, which is really overpowered, I'm not gonna lie. So if you guys are struggling a little bit, definitely just make sure you claim these daily rewards every day up to day 6 at least, so you can get this extra pet equip. You don't really even need a day 7, because let me show you guys real quick that a chimpanzee pet is pretty bad, only 425, not even close to being able to be on my team, but this pet slot is definitely worth it, so definitely try to get this. They also added some really cool things in the first area, which you can like follow the next update to get 2 of these crates, or you can verify on X to get some of these items too, which is actually really cool. But yeah, what I wanted to actually talk about though is the upgrades. I don't know if there is any in here. Actually, no, there is this one damage boost here, but in every single world inside of the game, there's 2 upgrades scattered around the world. No matter wherever you teleport to, there is 2 guaranteed upgrades in every single spot. So you want to make sure as you are progressing the game to definitely keep buying those upgrades, because when you find this another one inside this area, they give you some really insane buffs. Like literally, you can get +1 relic slot by buying this boost right here, which is really OP. And this other one right here will give you a health boost. These are just like really good items you should be buying. And yeah, there is 2 upgrades in every single spot, all the way up to the last world. And actually, inside of this second to last world, there is literally another relic slot upgrade you can get. And that's pretty much what has led me being able to equip this many relic slots in my inventory, which has been really OP. And currently, I do own every single upgrade in all the world except for the final world. I don't own any of them in here because they are really expensive. As you can see, this upgrade right here is 250 million, and this last one right over here is 500 million just for an XP boost. Hopefully, whenever they add the next world, hopefully these upgrades become a lot easier to purchase with the addition of the new mobs and stuff. Will hopefully drop more diamonds. But yeah, boys, I actually haven't even been playing this game for that long. I only own 3 of the secret Brainrots that are available. I know there's actually a good amount more, but I just have not even played the game before to even be able to unlock them. There is this prestige ballerino lololo, or whatever, however you even pronounce it, inside this lolo crate, which I still have yet to get, and I wonder if it is actually better than the other Brainrots that I have. I have no clue. We're just gonna need to open up a lot of these crates, and eventually I can hopefully get one. And bro, I was literally so close right there. If you guys have not started playing this game though, I definitely recommend to start playing now, because if you guys do start during the summer event, it's gonna be a lot easier to progress, especially because inside of the shop you're able to purchase some pretty decent things. Like for one, you can purchase this sunrise relic, which has been so OP. You can buy these pets inside the summer egg, which also some pretty good stats if you are just starting out. But yeah, I'm gonna be saving up hopefully the rest of my sons to get this pet slot, and I think I hopefully should be able to get it before this event does end. I'm not sure if it's gonna be ending in the next update, but I guess we're gonna have to just wait and figure that out. I believe it has been around for a while, so I'm assuming it's probably gonna be leaving this next update. There's actually so many free rewards that you can get inside this game. If you actually click in the bottom right the update log button, and then on the right side you can literally click the codes or the Discord button, which you can also now link your Discord to. And if you do so, you will get some of these vault crates and some potions, which is actually really cool. There's so many different ways you can actually like obtain some of these free items in the game. You don't even need to spend any Robux, I'm not even gonna lie. Spending does definitely help you, but you definitely do not need it. There is also that second best relic that did drop from that crate, which is called the Eclipse Blade, which as you can see by the stats is pretty decent. But if you did not know, it actually has the exact same stats as the TTT Sahur. I don't have it inside my inventory right now, but let me go ahead and open up these crates real quick to obtain it again. Actually, these stats are a little bit different, but they are the exact same number. The only differences are the TT does 15% more health, the Eclipse Blade does 5% more damage, and 10% more XP. So in my opinion, I think it's probably more worth it to get the Eclipse Blades. Unless you like having more health for your Brainrot, I definitely recommend to get the Eclipse Blades. You will do more damage and get more XP. The TT is pretty good though, but honestly, the Eclipse Blade is definitely going to be better if it's going to do more damage and XP. I definitely recommend you guys prioritize that over health. I feel like once you get to a point in the game where you don't even need any more health. Like I'm at the point where in the game I can't even die, or I'm not even gonna die. I can't even see my health bar for that fact, so I don't even think I will even get close to perishing anytime soon. But yeah, not gonna lie boys, with this entire setup we are just so OP and we are never gonna die. And there we go, there is the Nightmare Sahur defeated again. But yeah boys, that pretty much is everything for the video. Make sure you guys head over to the Discord server if you guys want. Link of that will be in the description. Make sure you guys also check out my Roblox UGC as well. The link of that will also be in the description. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well, because we're on the road to 100k subs. I really appreciate if you guys subscribe. And yeah, thank you boys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.